Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Nioh Way the Strong. Today we're going to be going to, well, not here, I don't know why I'm in the Sakigahara region anyway. Get back to the Kyushu region. We're going to be going to, I think it's called the Spiritstone Slumbers. That's it, I don't know what that is. Is that new? I don't remember. I think that's just, like, isn't that just like the cutscene of Umibozu or something? I don't know, I guess we'll see after this. Short update, not going to be too long. I did get my Gozo Tenno's Axe to +10 because I, well, play this game too much still, and my sword is up to +8. My gear, I mean, I'm basically at like in-game, New Game Plus gear level right now, so I don't anticipate much problems in New Game Plus. In the Way of the Demon, I suspect my gear will be quickly outdated, but I don't know that. This is a very long level, so I don't feel bad giving Tennochoku Cups, considering I'm almost at the cap. I think the cap is 9999, so I don't feel too bad using them. As far as my skill points go, I did put a lot into melee mastery. Now, for those of you who haven't played since the patch or the DLC, or haven't really looked at the skill since then, this is a talent I'll be getting into as soon as we load in here. A talent that I think there's three. There's melee mastery, range mastery, and bare-handed mastery, or something like that. It gets progressively more pricey, but they count for everything. Like, if you get it for sword, it counts for dual swords, axes, what have you. It ups your melee attack, but it gets pricier and pricier. It starts off like 2 or 4, maybe even 5 points, but it goes up to pretty quickly. I'm at 17 right now. Or rather, I'm at 16 technically, so I've had 32 melee attack power. Whoa. It's not a ton, but when you think about it, each level of plus you go up normally get you, what, 50, 60 points? So that's almost like a plus 11 at this point. Almost, kind of, maybe, a little bit. I don't think that's the way that works, but I'm pretty sure that is a new talent, or skill, because I don't remember it before. I'm almost up to another level. I have leveled up quite a bit. I'm actually maxed on stamina and strength. The reason I've gotten all that experience was, again, I did a lot of co-op Twilight missions, and they just kind of dump Amrita all over you. I am far too overleveled for this point in the game. I don't think I should be hitting for 2,000 in low stance with an axe at this point, but I am. I'm not going to go getting all the optional stuff. We don't need to go do that. We're pretty much going to be making a straight run through the level, just because we can. Still showing people the most intelligent way, or what I qualify as the most intelligent way of getting through the level. Whoops, I missed a shot there. Stop ducking around like that. What are you doing? Damn it. Come to my gun. Damn it. You know he's going to surprise me. He will surprise me now. At the worst time. Oh, that was kind of anticlimactic, wasn't it? Your head just kind of exploded. His head exploded. Oh yeah, there's a guy over here. I haven't run this area in so long, because I haven't done random encounters in so long. So I kind of forget the layout of this place just a little bit. I know there are ninja coming up. That's about all I remember about this little area. But I told you the guy would... You bastard. Told you he'd surprise me. The worst time. Actually, that wasn't at the worst time. That was actually quite a bit the best time. I think that's a headshot, but it didn't kill him. Even though my weapon is... You dick. Even though my weapon... Yeah, just come to your death. That'll work out great for you. Yeah, that worked. They never know how to just run. They never run. They think they're a match. Would you stop running like a little coward? Get over here. I know you're a ninja. That is your first instinct. Run like a coward. But it doesn't save you. I do not respect ninja. Not a bit. Now, you might notice you have over like 6,000 health. Yeah, that'd be because I put points in body. I'm pretty sure is the reason. And because I didn't know what else to put it in. What the hell else am I going to put my points in? Skill? I mean, I'm not really... I could respec and even get more body, because I'm not really using skill right now. I'm not using dual swords anymore. This is a completely unoptimized build. If I was optimized, I'd probably have like 6,100 health right now. I'm hoping come next week, they'll have like a 30 health per stamina bonus from the Toto clan. Because right now I'm number 5 in the clan. I was number 2 for a long time. But damn PvP and its glory gains gives you more than PvE ever will, man. I don't like that. There's another yokai here, or yoki here. I did not expect. And I didn't think I was close enough to you, but it doesn't really matter because I'm too overpowered by this point in sheer health and damage mitigation. I forgot about your ass up there. But it doesn't really matter anyway. You've gotten better at aiming. Not really. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit, but it's hit and miss, quite literally. Also, for those who do summon, I thought I was doing a favor like a lot of people do online. If you think you're doing a favor to the person that you're with by not going to the shrines, I thought, I'm just wasting their time going to the shrine. No, you want to go to the shrine. For every shrine you visit, they get more glory. So don't just go, I'm not going there. I know they probably mean well, like they're trying to save my precious time, but it just comes off as, no, you don't get that glory. Screw you. It's like, come on, man. It's a checkpoint. Why don't you want the checkpoint? Guess what happens then? They die. They always die. Well, not always, but I'd say 50% of the time when they go, I don't want the checkpoint, screw you. They always, like half the time they die right afterwards. It's just one of those, why do you not want the checkpoint? It benefits everybody. I get more glory, you get a checkpoint. What the hell is your problem? I mean, I've done it when I was speedrunning and giving people free glory before when I was farming Nioh for his claws, but, you know, most of these people are people that I don't think they're doing it to farm. I'm pretty sure they were doing it because they actually wanted help. Like, they summoned people because they actually wanted help. For the record, the only reason I came back here is for the shrine. I guess I can use the shrine. I don't really need to. I am very confident I can kill Nioh, but, hell, I'll give it a shot. Especially considering my weapon is actually, I don't need to use my sword. I was going to say, especially because my weapon has water on it, but I have a water talisman. I don't need to do that. That's adorable. That you think it's going to hit me. So let's get going. It's only been 8 minutes. Probably 7 minutes. Turn back if you want to live. That's adorable. I'm not worried. I'm not going to use sloth because that would be unnecessary. I don't need to do that. Like I said, I don't need to do that. Gonna roll. Oh god. I thought he was gonna spin. I don't know why. It was not a spin give or spin, you know, whatever. Hey, I got Crusher. The spin tell rather, but yeah, it's like I said, I'm not worried about most of the bosses here. The only boss I'm even moderately worried about would be like the final boss, maybe the 3 clones right before the 100 eyes. Again, I'm not afraid of using the names of things because this is New Game Plus. I'm not going to assume, hey, they don't make me use the thingy anymore. In regular New Game, for those who didn't watch that playlist, there's a familiar here that refuses you entry until you learn how to use a gesture, a friendly one. Oh man, that is like a roadblock for some people who just do not know how to either pay attention or read or anything of the nature. Like, they'll sit there trying to attack him and then using every other gesture except the blue one, and they go, why won't it open? It's like, how do you survive in the regular world if you think you just need to, like, whistle at people or, you know, growl at people? How do you survive on a daily basis in the workplace? Do you think that's appropriate behavior? I don't know how they do it, man. I don't think they do. There's probably more than 2 things in here in New Game Plus. I don't really know that, but it apparently doesn't really matter. And yes, I have skilled some sword skills. Really comes in handy. It makes you feel like a total, you know, master when I use the sword because it's a more finesse play style than the axe. I like the axe, but yeah, sometimes you just don't want to just go and now's one of those times I do want to just do this. But sometimes you just don't want to brute force everything down, you know? Okay, well that was like the one thing you could have survived like 2 seconds longer. Congratulations on that. You pissed me off. Seriously? I thought they patched that. It doesn't happen here so often. You'd be surprised how often people do not follow the leader in these games. Oh, that's a new one. I don't think I've ever seen a cloud in here before. Probably just a Yoki. Don't know that. But I'll just be careful just on the off case it is. Yeah, just a Yoki. Yeah, just a Yoki, you know. I was expecting maybe an Amrita Fiend, but that'd be a little early for an Amrita Fiend. Not that they're any different. They have like 2 attacks different. That's like it. There's no point going in that hallway to my back, to my left, my front right now. There's no sense going back there. That's where the other path led. I just chose the other way because it's easier, I think. Because the other way, you got to face a skeleton, a arrow trap that can probably kill the new player in, well, one step. I don't need to go do that because that's nothing up there much. It's like a real crappy consumable, which I probably have thousands of. Watching New Game Plus, they put something really good in that thing, and I have no idea what it is. And I just didn't even go look, because I already know everything in my head. Not gonna go try and get... Well, there could be a divine in here. Crap, I guess I'll do it. Come on. It's not like it's gonna take me a long time to kill anyway. Okay, so far is pretty unchanged from the regular New Game variant. It's not too bad. It's not really a whole lot different. Things hit a little harder. They have more health. But because I've really kind of just... Well, I don't really have really weak weapons. It just feels like regular New Game, except... It just feels like regular New Game, basically. There's no except. It feels like regular New Game. How you run out of bullets? How the hell did I run out of... Alright. I didn't remember using any in that one level in co-op, but apparently... Oh god. That's new. I didn't even realize the skeleton warrior was new. I just kind of accepted that he was already there. You dick. No, you know what? No. That's a little annoying, but it's not really dangerous. For my build, some people that probably would have just one-shot. But not me. Because I never really took to the look of, I'm gonna make myself a glass cannon. Well, that's great. If you're like a mage, but why would you do that as a melee? You're gonna screw up. It's not a matter of I won't screw up. You're gonna screw up eventually. You're gonna die. And you're gonna get pissed off because you died in one hit. It's always been my philosophy that you should probably, you know, plan to get hit once or twice. Probably shouldn't plan to get hit more than once, but you know, plan to at least be able to take a hit. So that way, if you do screw up, you don't just go and just keel over. So that way you don't get so pissed off about, you wasted all that time, now I gotta go through it again. I went overboard on that whole thing because I'm, well, I have like a 36% damage reduction with 6,000 health. I'm pretty sure that's overboard. Looking at hopefully 7,000 by the time this is all said and done by next week. Did you send one more dweller up here? Oh no. No, it's just a 2. Okay, I thought I saw a third one. Whatever am I going to do? It's another dweller. Oh, this is new. Alright. I'd probably better use the bow and arrow. I don't... Well, no. I'd probably just better fight around it. Those things are slow anyway. Basically just made it so you can't run through it. Like I used to guide people on regular New Game. You just run through it. You can't do that now, apparently. Wonder what this is. Just arrows. Don't need arrows. Probably a cap is still on the right. I'll go look after I kill this thing. It just saw me, didn't it? You son of a bitch. Don't make noises like that so then I just think you saw me and then I gotta look and then you didn't you? That was like master tactician worthy crap right there. He just starts squawking around. You know, normally these things have some divines. Not in this case though, sadly. I'll get them eventually. I've already gotten tons of divines. I've already disassembled so many divines. I guess I can look in here. It's not an especially difficult room. The skeleton just got hit by it. There you go. Get hit by more. Damn you and your incongruities. Eat the arrows. Yeah. I don't know what incongruities mean. I think it means like sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I just used the word I didn't know. Oh my god. I just realized what this is. By the way, for those who think that's a giant sack of loot on its head, that's not a sack of loot on its head. It's a giant sack, but it's not of loot. If you ever look at the yokai illustrations. I'm not going to go any further detail in that, because I at least try and keep it, you know, not, you know, rated X. But I'm surprised they didn't do it with the tanuki. Because if I understand with Japanese folklore, and I'm pretty sure that I don't, the tanuki is usually depicted as having a rather large cojones. This time they kind of went with the Mujina instead. Not really sure why that happened. The reason I brought that up is because I first saw I was like, oh my god. Not because I'm a prude or anything. It's just like, oh my crap, I didn't think they'd do that. Also, because I never showed it before, because I didn't know about it, I found this out probably about my 150th time running this level. There's a short little treasure room in here. I never really went in there before, so I'll do it on the camera this time, so why not? Could be funny, I guess. Normally there's only like one in here, I thought. I guess not. This is Wizard and always had two. Don't remember it, but one of them only had one enemy. Not really worth my time going in here, but so far. But let's see what's in this one. Not really worth my time going in here. Amrita, I guess, maybe. There's an item down there. I don't remember what it was. I think it's just a consumable. Yep. What I needed, actually, as well, so I guess that was worth doing. That's not really what I wanted to do. I kind of meant to hit R1. I kind of just screwed that up. But yeah, I guess I got Kiri again. Yay. Also, there's a treasure room in here. And the one down where I was before. I don't know if I think I went in that one before. The one with the treasure chest guarded by the big old skeleton. Yeah, that one. But this is a thing as well. If you need a Choco Cups, you can do that. Wouldn't recommend farming it for that, but you can get Choco Cups from there. And that's not worth doing. Yeah, it'd give me a little glory, but not really enough to justify killing it. I'm on a glory farming rampage. I just farmed where evil gathers for like 5 hours straight. If anybody remembers what mission that is, that's like the short little gauntlet mission with like in the grassland. Oh man, you're probably going, how are you still sane? Mainly just because I laugh when people die. And people do die all the time on that map, let me just tell you. With the multiple instances of multiple on Udos, yeah, people die a lot there. That's why I have to like try and just burst them down with like 11,000. Oh crap. Oh damn it. I forgot to do that one thingy. Oh man. On my second character, I realized there was a funny scene. If you talk to Genchia without going to the hot spring, and then she starts accompanying you, she will follow you backwards. Okay, I didn't think she'd follow you backwards. She follows you backwards. Because I went, oh crap, I didn't get in the hot spring this time. But if you go there with her there, she makes a funny little comment saying, is it normal for men in your culture to disrobe in front of a lady or something like that? Or first I think she went, there's a hot spring, oh my crap. Not in those words, alright, but she basically said, holy crap, there's a hot spring in here. And then you disrobe in front of her, and then she's all pulled, and you know, I don't blame the woman. It's just kind of funny. I thought that was a little thing. I meant to show that, but I screwed it up because I wasn't thinking. I was just doing commentary the whole time. I wasn't really thinking of trying to have, you know. Of course, I wouldn't make much sense with Tomei skin anyway, because I've just been transformed into Tomei for like. Well, ever since the DLC came out, I've been transforming into Tomei because she's the best girl in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Also, I spent some time with Genchio, but I gotta go with my girl Tomei over everybody else. I don't know about you, but that's my favorite female character. Stop moving your head. I don't know, I just like Genchio's... I don't know, she's like the only girl that really helps you consistently through the entire game. And Genchio can kind of cause more trouble than she's worth at times by just aggroing everything. She's aggro at something, but to be fair, she does kind of just usually clean up after herself. Most of the time. And, but, I mean, she's only with you like a couple missions, so it's not really a big thing, so. Yeah. Oh, there's a Yoki over there. I didn't even see you. Get the hell over here. You'll note I'm not hitting him in the head, because if you hit him in the head, he falls down, and you gotta just wait. So many people in co-op, like they're attempting to pull. I applaud this attempt. But the thing they don't realize is if you hit them in the head, they fall down. And then what do? They go charging in. I'm like, this defeated the point of what you were trying to do in the first place. Why you do that? And then I'm like, damn it. So I gotta charge in there, otherwise they die. And they will die in the middle of a big melee. This is not a question, this is a fact. Because most of the time they're wearing paper armor, otherwise known as red demon armor. Or other kind of light armor, because they think they're Johnny Badass, they're precise, they can do things and dodge. I met a few people with light armor that can do that, but a majority of the time you just kind of like crumble and die. if you have light armor and you don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying. Most people in medium and heavy armor, they can take a few hits, especially heavy armor. Light armor, you're lucky to take like one before you just go and keel over. I chose an especially poor time to do this. I should have done this before. But yeah, just kind of go toe to toe with me. I'm sure that'll work out great for you, Kelly. That'll work totally. Well, to be fair, that didn't really hurt. Try again. That's not gonna save you, buddy. That's not gonna save you, guy. I mean, it's kind of annoying that I'm slow, but I mean, it's not really gonna do much. Well, I've already gotten Tachibana Crusher anyway. I think that's what it would have counted as, so it didn't really matter to me if I got hit. Not really a good showing of what he could do, so I guess I'll go to the actual Tachibana fight because it's longer, I think.